Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, December 1st, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Wow, December 1st already. 24 more shopping days until Christmas, and I need to get on the ball. But thankfully, Midnight Madness is rolling around tomorrow night, so I'm going to knock out some of that list then. But now, this is Hump Day, and we do have a lot of news to go over, so let's get into it, shall we? We found out why the libraries stopped distributing the at-home COVID test. Apparently, the county health department somehow bought tests that were not supposed to be used here in the United States. Some of the kits did not have English instructions, so they pulled them. Now, if you took a test from there, it's no problem. They are valid tests. If you have any that you haven't used, they are still valid tests. They are trying to figure out how to replace them, but in the meantime, the state has agreed to provide some to the county, but that's not going to happen for quite a few weeks. So now it's old school. For tests, you want to go to the testing clinics, pharmacies, or to your doctor. You can get all of that info at aahealth.org. I've got a bunch of police news. Anne Arundel County Police arrested an 18 and 14-year-old from Annapolis, as well as a 15-year-old from Pasadena for attempted carjacking. Two victims were in a car at Bayhead Park on the Broadneck Peninsula, and according to police, they were, quote, joined by the three suspects in the back seat. The three suspects did assault the two and attempted to steal the keys to the car. They fled, but they didn't flee too far, and they were found pretty quickly in some nearby bushes. A bit up the road in Glen Burnie, police arrested one and are on the lookout for two more people after a car chase through Baltimore City and parts of Baltimore County. They were called to the Walgreens on Crane Highway in Glen Burnie for an intruder alarm. The suspects had run a van into the store in order to steal the ATM. This is an issue in Baltimore City, and now this is the second attempt here in the county. They did arrest a 29-year-old after the chase. He's from Baltimore and are searching for two others. If by chance you have any information of that, 410-222-6135. And following up on the officer-involved shooting from Sunday, the Attorney General's office provided some more insight. The man who was shot was identified as Digno Yoro Jr., and as you'll remember, they responded to a call about a man with a knife. Police entered the home and he did not comply, but they shot him with beanbags and tasers to no avail before firing their weapons, killing him. A subsequent search of the home did find Yoro's mother deceased in a garage, and at this point, they believe he killed her. There have been quite a few sons killing mothers in Anne Arundel County this year. I don't know what that's all about. They also identified the officer who fired the gun as Corporal Berger, who is a 6-year veteran of the Anne Arundel County Police Department. Body-worn camera footage will be released by the Attorney General's office probably in the next 2 weeks. Just a quick heads up from the MVA, they will be closed Friday along with the weekend for IT upgrades. It's a planned upgrade. Their online services, kiosks, and all branches will be unavailable. Kiosks and VEIP stations, they're separate and they will remain open because the state needs your $14. As expected and right on time, Navy did unveil their uniforms, and once again, they're pretty awesome. This year, they're giving a nod to aviation with the theme of Fly Navy. The uni is pretty simple, blue with a lot of elements to salute the FA-18, Super Hornet, F-35C. We do have a bunch of photos over at eyeonannapolis.net, so you want to check them out. And while you're there, watch the teaser video that was actually done on the aircraft carrier USS George H.W. Bush. Again, the Army-Navy game is Saturday the 11th of December and will be aired on CBS at 3:30. But if you really want to follow along, follow Eye on Annapolis because we're going to be up there on the field and in the booth. And as we begin to wrap up, a couple of really good feel-good stories. Up first, Fence and Deck Connection up in Millersville is hosting their 15th annual holiday drive to benefit the Blue Ribbon Project, which works with abused and neglected children. They're collecting new children's clothing and toys at the entrance. It's free to attend, but they asked for a donation, and that seems pretty reasonable to me. And fun fact, the Blue Ribbon Project is a national organization that was founded right here in Anne Arundel County, and it was the brainchild of an Annapolis police officer, Taylor Piles. Find out more at fenceanddeckconnection.com. And the Eastport Yacht Club's Light Parade is on the 11th, and there is no better viewing spot than atop the Harbor Queen docked at City Dock. Admission? Some non-perishable food for the Anne Arundel County Food Bank. This is the 10th year that the two have partnered, and you will have a cash bar, music, caroling, and much more. Bring some non-perishable food, pet food, or even a single Alexander Hamilton. I'll let you Google that and figure out the denomination of bill. But that will get you on the boat, and it is a great view of the Lights Parade. A quick reminder, I am working on a Google map that's going to list a whole lot of the holiday lights around the county. So if you know of a great holiday light display, send me the address or the closest cross street, etc., and I'll add it to our map. You want to email it to me at info@eyeonannapolis.net. All right, that's it for the news. But first, a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, and the Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you need to hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with your locally forecast weather report. All of that in a few seconds.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company.
I always look forward to November as I think of it as a whole month to focus on gratitude. I am incredibly grateful to our past and current clients who've entrusted us with the sale of one of their largest assets, their homes. Over the past 2 years, that's nearly 200 individuals and families that we've had the privilege to serve. I'm grateful that we get to be a part of their lives when their families grow, grateful to be trusted when a loved one is lost or becomes ill, grateful to be a part of helping someone become a homeowner for the very first time, and grateful to be a part of someone's moving onto the water or finding a second home retreat. I'd like to take this opportunity to challenge you to think of the people in your life that you are grateful for. Friends, family, coworkers, service providers, and so many others. Reach out and let them know. And if we can help you with a move in the future, give us a call.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, December 1st. First day of December, which means it's the first day of meteorological winter. And it'll be another chilly one for the Annapolis region, with hopefully a bit more sun than yesterday. But either way, the main thing to know is warmer air is on the way. Look for more mixed skies today, with highs again near 50 degrees, with another small but valid chance of a passing shower or snow flurry ahead of a very nice and noticeably warmer day tomorrow, with mixed skies and highs in the low to mid-60s for most locations throughout Anne Arundel County, which should provide a nice evening in downtown Annapolis for the first night of Midnight Madness shopping, with stores staying open until midnight, with more great weather ahead for Friday and Saturday with sunshine each day and highs near 60 on Friday and mid-50s or so on Saturday before a sunny but cooler finish to the weekend on Sunday, with temps 45 to 50 degrees for afternoon highs, which should make for a nice setup for the Chocolate Binge Festival on West Street midday on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our relaunched website at dcmdvaweather.info. And as always, be sure to download our app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather from the Apple or Google App Stores so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. With all the talk of energy resilience in the news recently, I'm surprised there's not more talk about solar plus batteries, especially since 1/3 of all of our new residential solar projects include a battery backup system that provides instant energy security and peace of mind. And with incentives in place for battery backup, this investment is now more affordable than ever. With financing rates as low as 0.99% and plans offering 18 months same as cash, it's now easier than ever to go solar with no money down. Financing creates an easy bill swap scenario where you replace your electric bill with a loan payment, allowing you to build equity in your own personal energy supply. Don't wait for your next power outage to act. Contact us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net to learn more about solar with battery backup. Don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.